Nearly. Oh, he blocked. Okay. Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to my playthrough of Wildermyth. Now this is a story-driven RPG with a lot of decisions to make and XCOM style turn-based combat, which is actually really quite fun. I've played it a little bit just to get kind of an idea of what it's like, and I've really enjoyed it. So let's step right into a new story. So we'll go for the Age of Ulstrix. This is the one I suppose had a little time playing. And it's only 3 chapters long, and chapters are like, I suppose, key story points that you progress to through the game. So you can't select your main enemy, they're Gorgons. It's linked with the campaign, and difficulty I've gone for Tragic Hero, which is kind of like, I suppose, hard. And I'm guessing like Walking Lunch is like legendary, but I'll start with hard. I want this to be quite difficult. I don't want it to just be, I suppose, an easy mode game. And I've also got on, what's it called? Iron Man. So no retries, no reloads. So that's our first step. Step now is to pick our party, and I'll just go with what I've got here. To start off with a warrior, hunter, and a mystic. So we've got Ona, who's a bookish snark, love it. Codson, who is our hunter, who's a greedy snark. I might actually change that because I don't want two snarks. I want a bit of a difference. Snarky. There you go. We've got Dune as a romantic poet. And then we've got our mystic is a goofish hothead called Lysum. So let's meet these first companions. It's all procedurally generated, so this is the first time I'm looking at this map. Spoke. There's room in it for another story. It's cold, I'm stuck here. So this is... who is this again? This is Lysum, our mystic. I'm not giving up, world, you hear me? But no harm in scrubbing a few words whilst I'm bored, I guess. Yeah, fine, so this is the beginning. Here in our yondering country. Something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by the prodding of her own self-doubts, I feel that, a young woman named Ona takes us the seasonal road to the town of... Let me start that again. The seasonal road to the town of Souther Cape. Roads, 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 roads. Buzzards, beetles, snakes, and toads. That's right. I don't know what I'm supposed to be thinking. Good sunshine, at least. If only my eyebrows were less annoying and my hands were bigger. Wow, she's very self-doubting. The breeze is light. Birds are timid. But the whole world has taken a breath. I'm there already. Here's the hard part. Getting Dune out of bed. He'll probably be sitting up, blanket wrapped, staring out the window, gnawing a mouthful of old biscuit, and telling me to consider to reckon with the... That's smoke. Fluttering flames roost amongst the far off rooftops. So let's go save Dune. As they, well, I get to pick what they are. We've known them for a while, and are they romantic? Are they friends, or are they rivals? Well, I don't think I would go and get him if he was a rival. I don't think we're just good friends. He must have tried to cook breakfast again. Do? Where is everyone? Did he get tired of buildings? And here we go into the combat. So this is the turn-based combat. We have kind of our objective up in the corner, which is at the moment just to put out fires. And you can see here we've got our actions. So we've got 2 action points for each turn, and this is like a free action, which I think, so that's a single action. So that, yeah, that's just a free action that doesn't cost any points. So we moved once, and now we've just got 1 more point to extinguish the fire. So yeah, so if we move anywhere in this green, it just costs 1 point. If we move in the yellow, it costs 2. And ends our turn. So, extinguish that fire. And let's go into the building. And meet our friend. His house still stands, at least. You? Alright here. You're not sleeping, are you? She doesn't know. Why is no one... Hey, do you not smell the... Smell the smoke. Get inside. Huh. Whack. Yeah, there's things in the streets. You didn't see any? Monsters. I don't know. Come on, trapped behind. Your bow. Garoo. I realised I read those in the wrong order. Behind the house. Staying in here isn't really an option. Right, so... Here. Got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. Bet we can at least drive it off. So we got a pitchfork, pickaxe, or a frying pan. I mean, I think a pitchfork. I feel like we're let's go full angry farmer. You can be killed, right? Just be ready when the door opens. We're fighting a row. As I say, it's very story driven. You can actually wait a turn because I want to open the door and get them both outside. Not seen. There it is. Let's get him outside. Quick shot. I haven't taken him down and I can't reach. Can I reach? Nah, so I think I could reach. But I don't have enough action points to hit, so I'll just wait for him to come to me. And apparently do me 2 damage. No, I'm going to stab you in the face. Bit heavy petting. Sprinkle of XP. Owner has grown stronger. So this is where we get, so each level we get to pick an ability. Or whether it's active and passive. So we've got 3 actives here. We've got backslam. So this is a swift action, and that's the... I think it's this one. I think swift action is the one that doesn't cost. So swift action, every other turn, knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away, dealing 1 damage. 1 damage for each armor. So that grows with our armor, okay. You've got Raider, another swift action, I can set fire to stuff. Or Thundering Challenge. Once per combat though. Swift action, frightens enemy, forces them to run away. I'm gonna go with this, because if we get a lot more armoured, this is going to be like a good ability to do some damage. So for our Hunter, we've got a passive, so we can hobble our enemies, so we can slow them, and it's applied to all attacks. We've got a trap that we can pin with. I used that on another character, and that was actually pretty good. I've not seen through shot. It's an active, what is it? Cleverly placed arrow that will pass through the first target, hit the next one. We don't have a huge amount of damage at the moment, so I'm probably going to go with the trap. It's just a bit of area denial. And we get a lovely little cloak, which I will put on our tank. Kind of suffering did that poor beast endure. At least it's done. Creature died. People are coming out and being like, what is going on? But now they can get out. Now I've cleared that weird deer thing. Lyson? Where'd you go? Lyson is alone. It's quite possible he needs our help. Is that ruined tower by now? The long way. Can we leave the town a mess? Sure. Others will take care of it. Yeah, see, I'm all owner. With all the neuroses as well. But Lyson will be waiting for us. What happens to today could be happening everywhere, couldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. I'm going to get an apple skin in your teeth. I can feel that analogy. It's unpleasant. Yeah. Who have we got? Anyway, I just think we said we'd meet him. We should. Towers in the hills. You've been there. Yeah, once, actually. Looking at the tracks. They come and they go that direction. They go and follow the pounded path of the monstrous feet. So what is Dunes? Or Duns? Dun or Dune? Dun makes me think Dun, so I'm gonna say Dune. Friends or romantic? Friends are romantic. Or rival. I don't know rivalry. It sounds weird to make them rivals. He seems to like them. Let's just make them. They're all good friends. Wordless while pass between them, but the quiet only heighten their worries. You've known Lyson longer than I have. He's pretty capable, I feel like. Yeah, Lyson's temperamental, or he can be. But he doesn't often disappoint me, you know. Weird things do tend to happen around us. Sade's probably up there now. Figuring things out. Right, so this is like the overworld with some lovely... I'm about to say turn-based, but it's not really. It's like, so we've got a year one in the winter. If I unpause this, time just ticks over. So it will... You've got these two things up here for the enemy. So you've got this one. So you've got calamity cards. This is the calamities that basically just increase the power of the enemy. Then you've got this, which is it infection or insursion? So this is when the enemy will actually start attacking me. So I'm just going to go scout this, and we're both going to go. Oh, and it's so a scout. That's what's one of the ×3 labour. I think that's with a scout. It'll do it a lot quicker with our June. Previous night, the tower where Lyson had arranged to meet Ona and June is a place he often used to escape to as a boy. He knows the rooms and floors so well. He can survive being chased through them. How do I have to... Wait a minute, what does he look like? And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. I'm not going to keep up these voices. Life is life, till that beast breaks through. Keep it up, beast. Sniff. We'll see which of us loses our heads first. It is very jovial. The tower has outlived generations, maybe the boast of some long-dead depot whose name has sunk in the river. Despot? As the old will tell you. Precious things go overlooked in a room. What lodges amongst the bones of failure is often the dreams that drove it. And we find a book. Easy then. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, Beast? I'm also wondering. Then some pulls are loose. Book's heavier than its slender spine suggests, and it's Wildermyth. That's the name of the game. Look at all this, full of strange stories, folklore long forgotten. Tyrant's bottom. Parts no salient secret. It's only a fairy tale about a dying emperor. He swallows stars every month to calm his cancerous anger. Cant of the soil? Lack any satisfaction action. It's told through the mind of a blind deaf tea grower. His nose is so sharp he learns the song of the scented earth and so avoids slaying worms with his shovel. Interesting. The Souther Cape magician. There's a magician was born who banged solid rings together so stubbornly that they joined. And by this method, she connected all the stories ever told. Reach for the last words of the final tale, few blank pages left. Look, something in him feels like it's coming loose. Can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. Oh. I'm stuck here. I don't know if that was the boar talking. Yeah, fine.
But this is the beginning. Here, in our yondering country.
Lyson writes. Words are ready. Omens have formed in the fabric of everything, and he's beginning to recognise them now. Some are just misgivings. They've crept through his body like the sourceless aches one wakes with, also known as arthritis. Others are more substantial. Now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. We're in the wild black woods where birds once bellowed. A hateful silence. Churn. Pain lights Lyson's head. Sides.
I made it to the morning?
He lowers his bleary eyes. His story lies before him in luminous script. Empty pages are sprouted behind it.
Why do I feel powerful?
I feel powerful with my spoon. But we'll give you a staff. We'll make you a real wizardy guy.
Now, Beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here.
We got a Rager. Use infusions to kill from a distance. There he is. Yeah, so mages work by essentially using the environment to do their bidding. So, take control, which is a free action? No. Well, yeah, I think, yeah, it was a swift action, so it's a free action. If I do it again, it'll cost me. Oh, that ball's got moves. I mean, he can't hurt me, so it's okay. Yeah, it's a swift action, so it's free. Let's try throwing some books at him. Yeah, didn't dodge that one. I feel kind of bad. He's just kind of stuck, and I'm just throwing crap at him from a distance. But he's dead. The trickle of XP. Ooh, Spirit Blade. When I stand directly adjacent to an infused object, they gain +1 damage. Infused blazes can be used to grant nearby allies fiery attacks. It's quite interesting. Bigger flow for each infused object. Licensed physical attacks gain 2 powers. Huh. Interesting. So if I wanted to make him like a bit of a combat mage. Indignance. Licensed presence is charged against his foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacently with him for any reason. Weird. There's some weird abilities. They're basically very much geared towards being kind of like front line, I suppose. I suppose Spirit Blade could be good. Because that's if I'm actually going to get in combat, but he hasn't actually got too much health at the moment. 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacently with him. That's defense. Well, I suppose it's a little bit of damage, isn't it? I'll try Spirit Blade. Let's give him a cloak. More monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle the rotting furniture. But Lyson moves quietly, sensing his way in the dark. Daylight lands on his wrist. Strange. Cool wind soothes his tired eyes.
Did I make it? I did, didn't I?
Closes the tower door, gentle, to make no noise.
That was the Mystic's art, that did. Right, tower? Where did I get it from? Did it just happen? Is it just one of those things? Things a man's born with that might blossom in his life when he needs them. Well, wherever it came from. No one will want to mess with me now.
Lyson?
I don't suppose I can get folks to call me a wizard.
Lyson, you're right there. Yeah, I'm changing his voice. Hey Lyson, something happened. Owner and I only barely made it.
Yeah, I forgot you two were coming. I'm sorry. I said the weirdest night and day, and...
Yeah, see that smoke on the horizon? That's from the town. Yeah, Southscape.
It burned?
Things are different than they were.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've ever seen something quite like this.
A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters.
Well, I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard, Harry. Salt and soul hold. Okay. Full group. Full power. I'm not going to pretend this is rational, but at least there's a plan, I guess.
Perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they come from, what drove them to attack the town of South Cape. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea.
We don't have a plan, do we?
Sure, well...
We've got courage or stoic. So these decisions sometimes can give like powers to individuals, or they can give like temporary powers to everyone. So you've got the courage that we basically run in there, or we've got the more stoicism. We're gonna make him into he's coming of age. He's gonna be brave.
I just came out there. If they're methodical, patient, we can fend them off at least.
All heroes +1. Oh, is that permanent? All heroes +1 armor rewarding. We got a raccoon in a row. So this is a ranged guy, and this is that weird horse thing we fought before. Let's get our guardian up front, melee up front. This is Silk Skin is like our camouflage, so now he's camouflaged. I think he does ignores armor with combat. And let's just get you up. I'm just going to wait a turn, just then we've got full action. Right. Swing that door open, and they're both right there. Okay. Right. So I think this is a free action. Can I? No, okay. I suppose, because it's a free action, isn't it? Yeah. 3 once per turn. I could... Right, is there anything I can infuse? Yes, there is. So, I can grab this life. 71% chance, or 86. Since it's a bit further back, I'm going to go for him first. And I think, is he burning now? Ah, I didn't realise it tells me what attacks they got. Tail spikes. Range 6. I think he's burning, so we might die at the end of next turn, so I just need to get this guy. Drop from the shadows. And stand next to him with defense, and because we've got a long weapon, hit from a distance. And that's our turn done. Yeah, it's 2 damage as well. Okay. Nice. Potency. What is potency? Damage added to infusion attacks also factors into some abilities. Okay. So it's like just skills. Increases skills and infusion. Who should have the necklace then? Well, at the moment, I suppose I'll go with him then. Not June. Oh, not June. Ah, I meant to give it to Dyson. Last misshapen creature folds its bone and dies. Blue fluid darkens the dust. It's fascinating, Grim. The colour is... Oh, it's fascinating, Grim. The colour in their veins. What's it mean? Sickness, probably. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. Day drops, day rises. Dusk is sweet. The sun shines sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned the old tower up a bit. Ah, so did some cleanup. There's still 1,000 questions this place excites. Storms are milling. Oh god, I'm sorry, that is a terrible accent. I'm just going to go. Storms are milling above our hills, the neighbouring fields, rivers. It's time to raise our walls, fortify our hearts and survive.
We who see the clouds gather must act first. As that sounded an awful, like, Irish accent, and I apologise for that. Let's not wait to be overrun. We're a company of heroes now. Company of heroes. We walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name and make sure it's the one they'll sing. Sounds like you've thought about this. Ooh. What are we called? Elmo's Blossom. So we've got Elmo's Blossom, the gang of the favoured ox. Athena's Code. Ooh. I'd rather just choose one that they've made, because they are ridiculous. The gang of the favoured ox. Elmo's... I thought you would have come up with Elmo's Blossom. Athena's Code. Gang of the favoured ox. Come on, guys. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumours are rampant, heroes are needed. The world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by the fire that night. The gang of the favoured ox. Okay, yeah, so this is the calamities, so this monster is now stronger, deals 2 damage, and I can't stop it. So, because you can, with some of them, you can use legacy points to stop the enemy getting powerfuler. So clear all hostile sites. Scout Arpenvel Refinery is right there. Right, so how do I get over there? I've got a couple of lands down here, and I've got those over there. Okay. And I've got someone who wants to join me. And I've got exactly the amount of points for it. So what I might do... Is anyone good at this? I'll see if I can find an item. It says labour times 2. Does that mean he's quicker or slower? Well, we'll find out. So, Lyson's going to stay there. He's going to do that. And these guys are going to go and find the new guy. So we've got Goofish Hothead. Ward Beld. I'm going to call him Ward. Let's recruit you, Ward. Didn't take long to trek back to Souther Cape. And the town still seems like the best bet for finding another able pair of hands. Oh, pretty odd. Wait, it's you from the heroes. Right, anyway, I was hoping you'd come back. Everything alright? Oh, everything's fine, and that's just it. It's been quiet in South of Cape so far, but I heard those things you said. That talk of not taking any more hog crap from the Gorgons. And it stuck with me, more than I would have thought. Go on, Ward. Is that how we put it? Possibly, forming a company of heroes can get a little bit fired up. You're right though. There comes a time when caution and diplomacy just won't cut it anymore. And then where will it be? Where will you be? Fending off death with a pair of tweezers? And a few choice words. Oh, we could use another fighter on our side if you're up for it. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad you offered. Otherwise, we'd have to convince you, and that's not someone anyone wants. Far be it from us to turn you down, then. Ooh, so what do we want? See, I'm all about the long range, and I feel like Ward is as well. No, he doesn't seem like the mystic type. That looks like Ward's older brother. I'm going to go with... He is another... I'd call him assassin. Now we just need to do this to train him up. Yeah, I'm guessing that takes twice as long, because that is taking a while. But it's a good thing that you can separate your guys off so you can do multiple things. Okay. What have we got? We've got a passive. He does 1 more pierce. Draws back, using range attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tile, dealing an extra 2 damage. The shot's not sprung. Warble gets a free attack at the end of his turn.
We've got that through and through shot, but we don't do enough damage, I think, at the moment. I'd rather just do more damage to that one target. So maybe piercing shot? Or ambush. Let's try ambush. So, actually, Wardy, we'll get you to scout, because I think you're twice as quick, aren't you? Do this. You're going to go there. These are all mountains, and they're impassable. So then you go here with you two. Really spread them out and try and use the most areas. Oh. Surprisingly, not a waste of time. What have we got? Provides resources and do your chapter. So, hide, ingot, and a spell thread. It's all components that can create new items and stuff. Stunt chance. I think it's like crits. Percentage chance that attacks will inflict additional damage. Yeah, so it's critical. Stunt effect. I want to say my rangers are probably the ones that I want to do the most. Like extra damage. I'll leave you there to see where I need to go first. Oh no, I'm ambushed. Wild country ones like this should be out of place. Dune, what do you sense? Galvin. Ooh. Furtive shadow darts down the next slope, blurred like a falling stone, but it's not a stone. Damn. Ever swift, we can rush by them. Plus temp damage. Let's be patient. Escape effectively. Temporary health. I'll set fires. Oh, Shimoji is a pyro. Chaos can be an ally. Plus blazes. Count as you go. Most kills wins. Ooh, we got a Legolas over here. What we feel? I don't know. She's a self-doubter, isn't she? Yes, I'll go with. He's going to go with a level-headed approach. They take positions, ready equipment, and prepare to move just as the enemy looms on the next rise. The eerie ruins that mottle these hills can be shelter, places to hide. They can reach them. Got some temporary health. Oh, okay. Like reptile kind of people. Yeah, so we got melee, we got stump and the dart. Ooh, oh, I've actually got an escape this time. It's okay to fall back. Retreating may sometimes be the best option when overwhelmed. For some battles, escaping is even listed as a possible objective. Move all your heroes into escape zone, the battle will end. Well, oh, okay. So there's 2 escape zones and I haven't seen the enemy yet. That was not what I meant to do. What I meant to do was do this. Okay, there's one. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if that's the ambush thing. He's coming up behind. If I put this here, he is then going to run into that. So let's deal with him first. Put you there. And guard. There we go. Trap and hit. Okay, so I can't get to you in time. Okay, does it matter? So if I go here. That ends my turn, doesn't it? Single action, yeah. It's 80. Oh, that should be okay. Oh, what does cowering do? Cowering plus 30 block and dodge for 1 turn. Okay. I'm going to stick you right in his face. Okay. And there we go. Easy level. Nice. Lovely bit of XP. And they wander on. Someday people will move back to Tom's Green Hem. Memory of Draven will crumble and rust. Children will find homes for spirits here. Young men will build barns alongside their sweethearts. God, he's very reminiscent, isn't he? Old men will trade in iron and salt. And at the end, the oldest will die peacefully in their beds, the way it should be. Seem quite keen on all that, thinking of staying. It's too late for me. Adventure has been stirred into my blood. Best we can do is keep moving and hope to leave peace in our wake. He sounds quite like very reminiscent, very kind of like level-headed, but also slightly bloodthirsty. Right, so they've got more health next time. Yeah, and these are different factions. You've got the Deepists. You got those, the Droven, Gorgons, Mothargi, or Morthargi, and Thrixel, who are not present in the game. Cool. Right. Let us... See, that's another... Right, I'm gonna move... I'll move you here. You'll join him. Okay. Bear Comet Wilds has been revealed. Oh, nothing there. I can build a station. Go for it. How do I... Station. Build a station here. Oh, I've got no points. Okay. And you two scout. You two scout there. Tom's Bluff. Okay. 3 strength. Both and again. And they've just got upgraded, so... Now let's change that. So you guys can you go here? Gather. Let's all go together. Gives a chance to get some health back. And let's just all fight this together. Might get some more wood for the fire. You're going to be up longer? Well, it's already turning in, sleepy boy. It's not that late, is it? I guess that stench around the cliffs today was rough. Stretch, not stench. Somewhat. Oh, she's like, does want to... I'm not tired. Anyway, one company. Don't feel obliged. The fire and I have plenty to discuss. Maybe he's the pyro. Rattle clunk. More wood? Oh, thanks. Fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Okay, he's becoming a lot more sinister than I thought. June's eyes grow tired. He begins to see things. Flickers of droll thoughts. Looking from built altar. He looks angry. He looks happy. We're about to fight, so I'm going to say this. Fire hits polished plates of armor. Tells tale in the reflection. June imagines sitting in a camp not so different from this one, resting weary claws and tracing patterns of wings in the ashes. Oh. Fires link back and all the way to the first primordial moors. You just got all that from fire? June suddenly realised that he has no idea how much time has passed. Draven on the brain tonight. And rightly so, it turns out. Sounds of scaly skulking blowing up the hills. Owner? Ward? Her eyes strained to see beyond the dying light. Oh, nighttime fight. Ooh! So get rid of that. I've got 2 darts, so 2 ranged, and a melee. Okay, so I don't know where they're gonna come from. Let's move you. Let's get a bit sneaky. The same with June as well. Some defense on the sides.
Get Lyson down and Owner down the centre. And apparently they're behind me. Okay. So I could do the same again. Can we get that melee trap out for it? You there. They're not gonna. Oh yeah, I can try the ambush. Get both them down here. So Ward draws back is an ranged attack on the first enemy who enters the threatened tile. Yeah, so that's what. Okay, let's do that. Shot prepared. And I can constrict them with a tent. Oh, discus is good damage. And the bastard blocked it. Ah, there's the other one. Okay. Oh damn, I'm not doing well there. I've defended a lot of my stuff. Right. Another discus on this guy. Oh no. What? Stone. Blade. I've got Spirit Blade on it. It says, so can I not? Strange. Oh, but can I try that out? Right, I'm gonna guard there. I don't know why that's not worked. I don't know why that's not targeting him, so I don't know. We'll draw off that. There we go. Wow, he is blocking a lot of my stuff. Put that there. 43 chance. $68, that's better. Does it just hit? It's not a percentage. It does not. Oh, nice one. Looks like I dodged. Nice. So if it's a shot, okay. So and Spirit Blade as well. Good damage. Finish off the dart. Nice. And should be able to finish you off as well. Oh, I can actually hit him. Do I want to though? Or that could potentially kill. Seriously, he is dodging all of that. That is not on, my friend. 100% hit. Beautiful. Freaking hell, Ward. Got smacked silly then. Okay, quite evenly spread, which is good. Ooh, warrior armor. Brawl garb. Who will take that? Extra armor, dodge, and everything in between. That's the orange light sinks into the embers. Dune remembers his earlier reveries. Reveries, jeez. And tucks them away. Next day, they scout built altar. Scraped up, but empty. Maybe they all smelled us last night and came running. I was feeling a little overripe myself. Anyway, a lot of work to be done. Got extra armor.
At least I didn't get double. Right. Do I want to find an item or just secure this place quickly? Let's see if we can find an item. There's the roll here. Here we go. So what do I want to get rid of? Rager 1. Let's get rid of it. So I've not encountered the other thing yet, I won't. I don't really care about the corrupted trail. Those are just quite dangerous. So, continue on. Oh, Orna was running out of good books to read. Fine, let's go for an opportunity. Shelves are all familiar to owner Doommuster. That's a great last name. Wherever she has time to find them. Books are old friends, they know her touch and the timbre of her sight, and the clomp of her pacing, ply of her fingers. Singing up this library, all the way inside of ruin, there was no question where she would spend the winter. Unfortunately, she has fallen into a rut of reading she can't climb out of. More of the same. There's those piercing green eyes again, and of course, the coy smile. Always her auburn hair, her piercing green eyes. Hey Una, you want to see this? Another grizzled veteran shows up, seriously? For once, can we have a veteran that's not grizzled? Oh June, I was reading. You seem to be reading, and yelling, which aren't concurrent for most people. It all just sounds the same. How can I keep reading the same words over and over again and not go crazy? Three shells, the offending novel. Maybe stop reading. Also a good point. What do you suggest? I stop reading? I read those in wrong order. Anyway, I was nosing around in here the other day, and look what I found. Taking the little book from a damaging shelf, she glares at June and then opens it to the marked page. Huh? A map. Library of Light. It's fake, it must be. Even I know it's just a story. Think about it. It's been among these sealed shelves who walled it in here. What do they know? So can I go? Yeah, so we can either try and go from find it. Or not. I mean, let's go and find it. Let's go. Leave old Wardy to... I mean, he's pretty dead anyway. Okay. Old Pen Shope Rental. God, these words. The wise man who lived in Skyborough told me this. Every worthy legend has 100 good variations. According to most tellings, the Library of Light was carved whole, shaped from a single limb that fell off the Tree of Stars. Most say the Water Song Sorceress Flynn Muir brought the library into being. Some storytellers have it that she beguiled a great god and tricked him into performing the labours, then bound him in a wine flask and cast it upon the eternal sea. One version has her drinking Molnish mead in literally every scene. I suspect advertisers are behind that one. There's the one where she visits the spirit realm. I don't remember why, I don't think anyone happens, maybe she just wants to visit. The consensus is that she was a seeker of wisdom, someone who saw knowledge itself as the greatest treasure, highest goal. Stories have always been like starlight, scattered and small and uncertain, but bound with this magnetic gram that draws the fragments together, becomes this single childish hope. This enduring, embarrassing sense of, what if? Can you imagine it? A limitless and ever-growing trove of books, every volume that's ever been written, every scroll, every epic. I don't think he cares. They'll arrive the next day. How should they spend the night? Fire and conversation? Pensive stargazing. He is a... I mean, I'm gonna go. He's a pensive stargazer. Just thinking of, what was it? You going to wander off? Just thinking about my youth. Stars get swept away in clouds, but there's a momentous feeling in the air in the minds of owner
and June. Give them dreams and wakes them with her. In the morning they'll reach their goal and find it guarded. 1 legacy point. Awesome. All heroes stunt chance doubled. A hill guardian. Oh, it's that big beastie. Okay. What does he do? Crush. Moves me serum. So he does crush. No range on it. So okay, so I am thinking. Put you forward. And put you on guard. Put you. How far does that? Okay, so I can put that there. Hang on, wrong button. Put that there. And so step here. Then you infuse. What can we infuse? Discus. That wasn't doing well for us before. Try and shred the armor. Right. Let's go here. Get this so we can maybe shred the armor. Actually, oh, nearly can. Oh, we can. Shreds 2 armor, yeah, worth it. Awesome. And he gets pinned. Even better. Right, can I shred any more armor? I'm going to shred that last bit of armor. Awesome, no armor. This should be nearly. Oh, he blocked. Okay. Okay. Is he blocking or I'm just terrible aim? Oh, he didn't move. Am I killing this thing? He might be friendly. Am I missing something? How is he blocking everything? Well, didn't block that. Finally, there you go. Ooh, level up. Una. Oh, Ona. Ooh. What have we got? Bard. Ona reduces the cost of recruitment jobs. Nah. All called after successful kill. Allies gain speed. Elite. Oh god, yeah, I forgot about backslam. Knock target into another enemy to displace it, dealing half damage, half of Ona's armor, and hobbling both enemies. So I'm not having to jump at the moment, so I suppose just upgrade this. Constant chance to all heroes in the party. Oh, okay. Could make her a bit of a bard. Who seems like the most bardy out there? I suppose it is. He's way too pensive. I'll go for this, even though I've not used it. The block chance. I'll throw them on our warrior. Make a good team, Ona. Too bad you're not my type. I'm actually quite pleased about that. Oh. What do you mean by L? Limmer rather famously recorded that there were 2 ways a traveller would be able to locate a library. There's a saying, ever a north-pointing compass tells you its own truth. Ever a stranger tells you hers, and an enemy someone else's. What? Ever a stranger tells you hers, and an enemy someone else's. But ever a good friend lies. Right, good. So, the standard gibberish. What's the second one? Just how big is it? Interior library... It was just behind them. Okay. The interior of the library is a symphony of sunlight playing from a frozen ballet of crammed shells. Look at the carvings on the wall. Faces crowded with bombs. Let old words gather, young hearts bloom. I never thought I'd have this feeling. I'm doubting my own eyes, worried I'm dreaming. Did you ever dream this? Or even dream this? Library was a dream, that's how it began. Why I studied magic all my life. Same as every magician, I wanted to make my dreams real. And yet she's not the magician. I didn't understand then. You can confuse the dreamer loses purpose, or she begins to dream of other things. Just ask my wife. Whether it's a dream, and that's what it must remain. If we leave it, never find their way back. Oh. Oh no? Need to leave, Dune. No, we need... What? We never need to leave. Oh. Something I realised, I guess. I'm not sure when. Long time ago, maybe. Grand times I spent these books. Times I was alone with a novel and a window in a rainstorm. I'm glad we came here. Glad we found it. Saw it all. I've always been afraid to write my own stories. Afraid they'd end up nowhere. And matter to no one. But I think that could be the next dream thing. Oh no. What if you can't go back? In stories, isn't the rule? You only visit it once. You know, I've been reading since so small. Books by heroes and half-crazies. Fiction of all kind and quality. What I'm thinking now is, it's time I start putting life into my own words. Oh, progressing. Ooh. Only leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby before whatever reaction strike. Oh. Wait a minute, she got another ability. Oh damn. Only been attacked to deal 1+1 damage. They got the leap. I don't know about this, Sentinel, because I feel like it can put me in more trouble. I've already got range with a ranged weapon. Leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't think it's necessary with the weapon I've currently got. I suppose that's just a bit bland. It's just 1 extra damage, which I'll get. Fine. Let's go Sentinel. She's feeling it now. Ooh. Right. Well, this feels like a good enough point than any to leave it off. We'll see what Ward gets from securing that site, and we'll work out where we're going next. Are we going to scout low, or maybe we'll start to scout where the Harpenville refinery is? But thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.